So, have you ever wondered how when you look on Instagram you see these beautiful steaks cooked nice and medium rare, and they've got the same red colour all the way through them? Well, today I'm going to show you. I'm going to use these here to demonstrate, and I'm going to show you a little simple technique called the reverse sear, and then we're going to do something a little bit special with them at the end. Right then, first job is set your oven to 100 degrees. Remember, we're cooking these nice and slowly. Next job is to light your charcoal in your chimney. The orange box behind me is special charcoal from the Oxford Charcoal Company. It comes in these hexagonal blocks, which has got a hole all the way through the middle. It's stuck together with compression, so there's no additives in there, no binders, no nothing, which is key to what we're going to do at the end of the video. Next up, we're just going to season our beef and get it ready for the oven. Now, when you go and buy your beef, try and buy the best beef you can, just the best you can afford. I'm not going to say to you to go and buy grass-fed, stroked by the farmer every day, organic beef, because not everyone can afford it. I certainly don't. So I've just got the best ribeyes that I could find at the moment. They've got a nice bit of fat inside them, which helps with all the flavour and helps keep them nice and juicy. So all we're going to do to start with is get our beef, and we're just going to season them with salt. Don't be shy with the salt, a lot of it will come off during the cooking. Just give that a little pat down. There's no oil or anything on these, just salt at the moment. Do the other side, and then I'm going to use this today, which is my thermoprobe probe. So this can go in the oven, and I can control my temperature and get it cooked exactly how I want it. So I'm going to get the thickest one, which I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to put my probe, I'm going to measure where the center is, I'm going to put that in, and that is going to tell me exactly the temperature I want it to be. So next up, we're just going to pop them into our oven. It's been preheated to 100 degrees. We're just on a little tray now with our probe plugged in and ready to go. So we'll just pop that in, put that in, turn this on. And that's telling me that they're at 11 degrees at the moment. If you find that you're struggling to get some heat through your charcoal while you're warming it up, ready for doing our special little trick in a minute, you need a special bit of kit. You need one of these. This is called a wafter, and I'll show you exactly what to do with it. Now, as you can see, my coals are doing okay, but what you can do is if you think that they're not lighting fast enough, you get your wafter, and you waft them, and that will introduce loads of oxygen into the fire, and it will get them burning and lighting faster. As you can see now, my internal temperature of my beef has now hit 50 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to take those out of the oven, pop them there. Excuse chicken nuggets, except for my daughter does not eat anything other than chicken. Now, as you can see, these, they're not the most appetizing looking bit of meat, but that bit of fat in the middle is now nice and soft and nearly rendered down. We're just going to leave these here for a couple of minutes while we're waiting for our charcoal to just finish getting up to temperature, and then we are going to go and cook them dirty. The really fun bit, so we're now going to cook our steaks dirty. So we've got our steaks out of the oven, they've just been sat on the side for a couple of minutes. We've got our hot coals. So what we're going to do is just going to shake off. In fact, what we can do, we can use our wafter to get rid of any loose debris that's on top of the charcoal, and just give them a little bit of supercharged heat, and then we can line them all up next to each other like this. This is very hot, and we get our steaks and we put them straight on top of the charcoal. Now that's going to seal the outside, which is going to cause a thing called the Maillard reaction, which is going to caramelise any of the sugars that are in the meat. and give it that nice brown crust that you're used to seeing when you have a steak in a restaurant, but the colour will be the same all the way through. If you don't have a barbecue, or you don't want to faff around with a barbecue, just do it in a frying pan in your kitchen or in a little griddle, whatever you fancy. They literally only need a couple of seconds just to get a bit of colour on them. Don't worry about it if you do get a little bit of ash, it's not a problem, you can just knock it off afterwards. You can even, if you want to, if you've got your steak on, you can put some of your charcoal on top of the steak. You can get it from both sides then. We can get one of our steaks and we can cut through it. See how we done. There you go, look. Beautiful, nice, medium rare steak. Absolutely lovely.